Blockbusters. You are listening to the Triple B Podcast. Let's fucking go.
Welcome back to a bonus episode of the Triple B Podcast. I'm RT Red.
I'm Jester.
And this is the bonus episode for Survivor Series WarGames. WarGames. So we got a quick 4-match card, and we're going to go through our predictions. We're going to watch the show. We're going to come back, give our thoughts, and our final 3 bells rating. And that's how it's going to go.
Hell yeah.
So let's get right into the predictions. In no particular order, but I could easily see the order of the show.
For sure.
We got the women's War Games match. We got Team Rhea, Charlotte, Alexa, Io, AJ versus Team Becky, Asuka, Kyrie, Lash, and Nia. Ryan, who you got going in this?
The faces got to win this one. I just can't see this match specifically going any other way. Like this it's too fucking packed on the face side. It's way far more star-studded than the heel side.
I 100% agree. I don't feel like there's a lot of story to tell after this match from this match. So I think you got to go with the face group in this. And like you said, it's got Rhea Ripley. We got Charlotte. We got Alexa Bliss. We got AJ Lee. I think the biggest story that's going to be told from this is Becky and AJ Lee coming out of this match.
Absolutely.
Is what I got. So I agree with you. Team Rhea is going to win this. Next up, we got a women's championship match. Your favorite, Nikki Bella, is going against Stephanie Vacure. Who do you got going?
You will be buying a brand new TV after today if Nikki Bella wins this fucking match, Tim. I will put my whiskey glass and my foot through your TV screen, and they will not be in the same spot. Stephanie Vacure is winning this match. There is no other option.
I agree with you. Stephanie Vacure's got to win this one. I knew Nikki was leaning towards turning a heel. I'm here for it, but Stephanie Vacure's got to win this one. Absolutely.
She's barely had a fucking title run so far, so you can't fucking take it off of her.
Agreed.
Especially not
to Bella.
To that. So, yeah.
Next up, I think this one's where we get a little tricky. I think I know who's going to win this, but we got the Intercontinental Championship match. We got Dirty Dom, having his rematch for his lost IC title against the one and only second to last match, John Cena. Final PLE.
Yep. I think this is where we get the outcome that we probably should have gotten from the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Where John Cena is going to put over somebody that actually deserves it and is going to boost their career and help them. And I think Dirty Dom recaptures the IC championship tonight.
That's a
the
solid
bold take.
one. That is a bold take, but I really like it.
It just makes sense to me.
I absolutely love your idea
But you're going Cena.
Because, I mean, that we just talked about it on our previous episode. It's just this tournament has been a shit show, and this makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm going to go John Cena just to be different from you because I feel like we're going to be the same on everything else. So I'm going John Cena on this, and just because I think whoever wins the tournament, I think that's a cool idea to either vacate the title if John Cena does win that tournament, at the end, or if whoever wins gets the IC title. I like the idea of that. So John Cena wins. You got Dirty Dom. We differ on that one.
I like it.
And then finally, we get the men's War Games. And I'm going to give kudos. I wasn't sold on this match, and we talked about it on our episode where it's a lot of big names, but the little trailer package they put together on SmackDown for this really sold me on the match. And when you start getting into it, the Roman Reigns spiel on Raw and then everything, I'm kind of excited for this match now. So we got Team Lesnar Breaker, Reed, McIntyre, Paul versus Team Punk, Reigns, Rhodes, and the Usos. Who do you got going?
Going with the bad guys.
I'm going with the bad guys too.
You are?
I think Lesnar
Okay.
just tears it up in there.
And here's the thing. I don't even necessarily. I mean, I think Lesnar's obviously he's a fucking powerhouse. So he's going to cause fucking chaos. I think the face team implodes.
Ooh,
I think
I do like
something happens. Somebody, I don't know who it is. I'm not going to put that on it because I honestly feel like you can make a case for any of the 5 of them to turn heel and fuck their team over. You can make a case for any of the 5 of them. And I think the one that I would love to see it happen with the most,
Jimmy.
100%. I think Jimmy turning heel, going rogue, and that's how they push him.
It makes
He's
sense.
the only person in this entire fucking match that would benefit from something like that. He's the only one.
Because I was thinking Jay just because of what we
And
just
that's
talked
why
about.
I think Jimmy
But
doing it would make the most fucking sense because he's been the one that's been kind of like trying to like pull Jay from that for him to then be the one that makes the flip and joins Paul Heyman or something like that, right?
And it kind of
Like-
fits what Roman Reigns was talking. Like, if Jimmy does it, it kind of just fits what Roman has been trying to tell Jay.
Yeah.
That would be fucking wild, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not going to count it as your prediction if it happens. I'm not giving you bonus points.
I'm not taking a bonus point for it.
But-
Not taking a bonus point.
but I
at all.
agree.
But I just think that's what's. I feel that if they fucking do that, I'm back on track with Paul Levesque. You're no longer Triple H to me until you start making the shows better. You're Paul Levesque.
I love your take on it. I'm excited to see Lesnar in this atmosphere because he hasn't been in a War Games, and it's just gonna be wild. But
Fuck, we haven't seen Cody in this either.
He's been in not last year, but the year before. I want to say
Cody was in War Games.
he was in the one where Randy returned and then Punk came back.
He was.
He didn't have a title to defend or anything. He was in it.
Oh,
Anywho's,
I thought that was like Sammy and Seth.
Sammy would have been on the Bloodline sign during that time.
Fair enough.
But yeah, anywho's,
Anyways,
I love your take on two of these. I love your take on the Dirty Dom the whole thing, and then just what you said about this. I would love the heel turn from one of the face groups, and
Yeah.
it makes sense. They fed into the imploding, putting.
but
We
and
didn't get
that's-
that last
and
year.
That's again
They could do it this year.
why I think Jimmy makes the most sense because they've teased it with Jay. They've now teased the tension between Punk, Roman, and Cody. Jimmy's just kind of there again, being overlooked by everything.
Yep.
He's been being overlooked his entire
We've said
fucking
he's been
career.
overlooked through the whole
But
thing.
it's like
so
it's kind of like with the whole Jay and Roman fucking interactions in the back, and Jimmy just kind of being like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like
Yep.
he's constantly being overlooked, not just as like fans seeing it, like storyline wise, he actually is. Like they're kind of been pushing that narrative.
Yeah.
I could see that happening.
yeah.
This is the third straight War Games then that we have Roman, Jimmy, and Jay in,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Well, that is our predictions. We are going to go watch the show, and we will be back with our final thoughts and 3 bells rating. We are back post Survivor Series War Games,
Yeah,
and it was a show. Some
it was a
shocking moments, some things you called
show. Yeah,
in show, which was pretty cool. But wow, what a Survivor Series. So let's get right into it. First, we open up with the Women's War Games. We had Team Rhea, Charlotte, Alexa, Io, and AJ Lee win over Team Becky, Asuka, Kyrie, Lash Legend, and Nia Jax. And the MVP of the match for me was Lash Legend. Like,
yeah,
she
it
came.
was pretty dope.
She came out and just handled everyone. They made her look real good.
Yes, they
in
did.
this match.
They had her come out last.
Uh-huh.
And then she came out and just fucking battled everybody and had a little nice showdown, which could be maybe a little foreshadowing into the future here of the business with Rhea.
Yeah.
Which was a cool moment.
I thought that was really cool. And then to like just build on that, they made her look good is the only reason she got taken out of the match was from friendly fire from Asuka.
Yeah.
Misting
that's
her.
true. I didn't even think about that.
So like
That's true. She was literally powerhousing it until Asuka missed with the mist.
Yeah. Missed with the mist.
Yeah.
And overall, I thought this was a better women's war games than
Yeah.
last year's.
Absolutely.
There was just a lot of botches going
Yes, there
on.
was last year. But this year was clean.
It was
All around
and,
clean.
even with Nia being in the match.
Yeah.
And overall,
She didn't do anything really outside of the outfit that she was wearing because it was just it was a lot on the eyes. But that was like, really? What are we doing?
Yeah.
So I'll give it to her.
But had a
was-
cool spot from Io Sky doing the
front
front
flip, the fucking
in the
swanton
can.
essentially off the cage in the can on top of the other team.
yeah, and then we get AJ Lee getting her move on. I forget the name of her submission.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Widow. No.
No. Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something.
Anywho, she gets her submission move on Becky, who taps out pretty quickly from there, and they get the win. So
My MVP of this, I think, is Becky.
that's true.
Because just the facial the facial reactions to most of the shit that was taking place in this, and the constant her just running and being like not in when like the rest of her team would get hit with something, she just happens to be weaseling her way out of all of it. Like there were so many little nuanced things like that from Becky
that's a good
that
call,
added
too.
so much to this.
Yeah.
Without her actually having to do a ton.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's true. I really enjoyed it, especially the last look when she knew her luck had ran out, which was awesome.
It was great.
Other than that, we both picked Team Rhea, Charlotte, and Alexa, Io, AJ to win, so we're both 1-for-1 on predictions.
Hell yeah.
Next up, we got the Intercontinental title match. Dirty Dom versus John Cena, and Dirty Dom wins.
Dirty
back
Dom
his
wins his
Intercontinental title.
IC, but not without some help.
Not without all of Judgment
all of the
Day.
help. We had Dom fake a shoulder injury to get the medics and the ref out watching him and trying to get that figured out, and to the point where we were actually like, is this real? Like, are they actually like, is this how Cena's last PLE match is gonna go? And then Roxanne and Raquel beat up John Cena in the ring, which is just a funny sentence to say.
God, the
But
Tahana bomb.
he took a Tahana bomb, and then he took Pop Rocks right after.
And then, of course, Dirty Dom comes right up.
Comes right up, but the ref, he hits a 619, he hits a frog splash, but the ref won't count it because he's mad at Dom for faking the injury, which I loved that. I thought that was a funny
awesome.
moment.
And then the ref kicks out Roxanne and Raquel, and then lo and behold comes down.
Well, Cena goes for the shoulder block and
that's
takes
true.
the ref out now.
That's
and
true.
Then here comes Finn and JD. They start beating up Cena.
And then the JD goes for the moonsault, takes knees right to the ribs. And then Finn misses the coup de grace, and then Cena goes for the double FU.
Double FU, which he actually hit, which is not something you see happen in very much at all. In all of the years we've seen Cena go for the double, it's only happened a couple of times.
Yep.
He fully hit it, took them out.
Yep. And JD took the brunt
JD
of
took
that.
definitely the brunt of that. He took Finn's full weight on top of him landing on that.
Yeah.
And then things keep happening, and
then
here
we
comes
get
the thing I called.
the return
Of Liv Morgan.
Holy shit.
She comes out, goes face to face with Dirty Dom,
slaps him.
Smacks the shit out of him.
I was like, what?
I know, it was like, whoa, holy shit. And then she turns around and jumps on Cena in a big hug, and the fucking
Creepiest.
it was the straight up Cena heel turn. That's almost exactly what happened. It was the hug, but then the face turns, and this face was straight out of the Wyatt Six.
Yep.
Like, holy shit.
Liv brought the creep factor
Hops
up.
off. Kick Cena straight in the junk.
I wonder if that was just Pain homage to the heel turn
Maybe
this year.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because there wasn't a lot of homages played
Yeah, that's
during
true.
that
That's
during that
true.
match. So maybe.
And then after the low blow, he drops straight into the ropes. Dom hits the 619 and the frog splash. Liv throws the ref back in the ring, and the rest is history. Dom is a two-time greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
King of the Luchadors is back on top.
King of the Luchadores.
You talk about it in the predictions, and I think this was the right call for it to happen.
Absolutely.
It was a way to get John Cena to put over someone young
Yes.
in the future.
Literally the future of this company. Is
maybe
Dirty
the
Dom,
tournament
so.
doesn't play out the way we want, but this does.
Yes.
And I think this is ultimately what he wanted.
It'll make that pill easier to swallow.
Yes. So I'm here for it. John Cena, way to go. We're down to one more appearance. One more
Yep.
appearance, one match, and that's
Crazy.
it. That's
crazy.
insane. Insane. So
That puts me at 2 for 2. You're at 1 for 2.
and then we go over to the women's championship. We got Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella. Dude, this match actually killed it, man. I thought it.
Yeah, it was solid.
It was solid.
Good. It lacked any of Nikki Bella's vintage botches. Mm-hmm. I didn't really see any in this, which was nice. The
Devil's Kiss, man. Nikki sold the hell out of that. She looked dead.
Yeah, dude, that was wild. Like Wade Barrett even alluded to it. He said she looked like a corpse in the ring on the replay that they showed.
I thought the match was well, and then just Stephanie's little corkscrew moonsault.
It's picture perfect.
It was picture
And
perfect.
that was like, I feel like usually when she hits it, they're a little closer to the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Like she had to actually push out and get some distance on it, and she hit it fucking beautifully.
It's just the replay factor on that move is just so good. So
Yeah.
solid match. Stephanie Vaquer retains the title, so my TV is not broken.
Yep.
I wish it had, because the picture quality
practically
was
was.
shitty as ever for the PLE, but that's another story. So that brings me to 2 for 3. Ryan is 3 for 3. And then we get the men's WarGames. We got Team Lesnar, Breaker, Bronson Reed, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul versus Team CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Jimmy, and Jay Uso. And Team Lesnar, Breaker, Reed, McIntyre, Paul win, which we did predict.
We did.
But not the way
Not the
it
way
all
we
went
thought.
down. I mean, overall, just pretty dominant spots from each person. You know, they all had their like little dominant spots, especially when Lesnar entered the ring and he just took over everyone. Breaker had a scary little doomsday device landing
right on top of his fucking head.
Bronson Reed's freaking tsunami looks beautiful
Beautiful.
as ever. We got Logan Paul doing some awesome brass knuck shots.
The one to Jimmy coming back into the ring was brutal.
Oh,
That looked so good.
Roman Reigns hit some amazing spears.
The one to Logan, oh my lord.
Cut him in half.
That was one of the best sells of the spear we've seen in a while.
For
we see a
sure.
lot of fucking spears now.
But where things get interesting is a man in black enters the ring,
Yeah.
pulls off some similar moves to the one and only Seth Rollins, who supposedly just had shoulder surgery, and attacks CM Punk of all people, of course, and not
There's
the
just
Vision.
no way that it's... Fuck. That was unexpected. That caught me by surprise. There's just no way that it's Seth Rollins.
There's no way.
It can't be, because that would not make any sense in any way, shape, or form for him to come back after the last time we saw him was get his fucking shit kicked in by Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed and have Paul Heyman turn on him.
Yeah.
To then come back and help them win this match wouldn't make any sense. So it's obviously a setup and a coup, another one by Paul Heyman to just play more mind games with Punk.
Yeah. It's got to be Austin Theory.
I know.
You brought his name up in another thing with the New Day and potentially losing a match, which I'm here for.
Yeah.
But I think this would fit better.
But this is something we've talked about for a long time.
Yeah, we talked about it when the Vision first started.
Yeah, a returning Austin Theory would be a perfect addition to this, and it would be the perfect thing for him, too.
Yeah. So that was interesting. Yeah. And then post-match, we get Roman fist bumping Punk. He's cool with him. He
helps Punk up and fist bumps him.
But then doesn't return the favor for Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. Doesn't help Cody up. Doesn't fist bump him.
Then he says he's never going to team with him again.
Yeah. Which is also an interesting situation. Seeing as how Punk is the one that lost the match for the team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saying.
It's weird, murky waters here ahead. But I don't necessarily love how it finished, but I do like the story.
It felt very just kind of like a letdown almost, right? Like it just happened and it was just like, Like there were like dominant spots, but there wasn't anything like EO doing the thing. And we were like, all right, this is wrap it up. Like this is building towards the finish here.
Yeah.
There was no build towards this finish. It just... Random person all of a sudden is on the top of the cage, drops that into the cage, super kicks and stomps Punk, runs back out, climbs up real quick, and then Braun just hits the spear and pin. And it was just like...
Braun had enough time to pull his straps back up to take him back down.
I fucking hate when that's the kind of shit that we talk about when we say he's a joke.
Yeah.
Like, they've built him to be a joke, which is funny because, like, he was, like, the one that they looked like they were starting to lean towards being the new leader of the Vision, and he is, like, the biggest lackey of all lackeys in this group.
Yeah.
Right? Like, he is the least, like, real or intimidating person in that group that was in there. And that's counting Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah,
they've just done Braun Breaker dirty.
Agreed. So, interesting ending. Yep. Not my favorite, but also it does give some story to tell post Survivor Series. So, makes for interesting Raw, definitely ahead of us, and
that's for sure.
I'm excited to see where that goes from. That brings us, finishing up the predictions. I go 3 for 4. Ryan goes 100%. 4 for 4 on that. He gets extra credit for some predictions he made also. But
I don't get the bonus points. I didn't make them on the predictions.
I still give you extra credit. So let's just get into our post thoughts and our 3 Bells ratings. Any closing thoughts before you put your rating on it?
I think the order of the matches was backwards.
Mm-hmm.
I think easily the best match of the night tonight was the women's WarGames match.
Yeah.
Like you should have swapped the WarGames matches, I think, and then it would have been a little better because then you would have actually built up. I think the men's WarGames match was it was a letdown to me. It was anticlimactic. So
I think you close it with John Cena and Dirty Dom. That match was more exciting than that.
Yeah, that's true. The women's WarGames match actually felt like they were bringing out the weapons. They were actually using them. Like that's kind of, it's war, right? So like these things should be happening. Yes, the men's match had the brass knuckles and
a table
and a chair.
Yeah.
But
overall, I get what you're saying.
Overall, it was just underwhelming.
Especially for the cast that was in the
caliber of what this should have easily been like the absolute most crazy WarGames match ever. And it just wasn't. So last year's was way, way better. Mm-hmm. Way better.
For sure. I agree. For me, I mean, overall, I think there was some good stuff in it and all that. I think Dirty Dom winning was great. Steph winning was the right call. There was nothing too crazy other than just kind of, like you said, a letdown for the men's war games where it wasn't just many spots or anything. So what do you give it for a rating wise?
I think I'm just going to go like right down the middle. I'll go 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like, and part of this might be slightly skewed just because of the viewing experience.
Yeah.
Really took us out of the whole entire show, like literally the entirety of the show. We watched the first maybe 15 minutes of the women's war games match and it was fine.
Yeah.
And then once it went, it was just shit quality the rest of the night. And like, no matter what we did, couldn't fix it. So, and I mean, I know that's not necessarily on the WWE, but it kind of is.
I mean,
you guys are the ones that are putting all of your content into shit where we constantly have to pay for all these different things.
Yeah.
So yes, people are going to try to fucking find ways around it because we want to be fans.
Yep.
Stop making it harder and more expensive for us to be fans.
Agreed.
But yeah, so I'm going 1.5.
I'm gonna go a little above you. I'm gonna go 1.75. I like the surprises that they brought. Liv returning is super exciting just for the women's division in general. I immediately said WrestleMania main event, Liv is gonna be it because she's that good. She's that good and deserves it. So,
and I said, oh, now they should add Liv to the WrestleMania promo.
And they did.
They played it immediately after that, and then Liv was on it. I was like, hey, they did it.
They did.
They listened to me right then. Put her in immediately.
That was quick thinking on their part.
I know. They're like, oh, it's a good idea. Put that in real fast.
I like the mystery of the person in black, and then just the drama between Punk, Roman, and Cody at the end just is intriguing for me. So I'm going 1.75. The video quality definitely took me out. And then how many times we tried to correct it.
So frustrating.
And it was just very frustrating. So yeah, 1.75. It was definitely way cooler when we were there last year.
Yeah.
that set the bar pretty high for us, I feel like.
It did.
So
that's for sure.
But yeah. That
All
was
right.
Survivor Series War Games 2025.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers with our H2Os.